everyone, glad to see you on my YouTube channel Volunteer Diary. My name is Svetoslav, I'm a volunteer from Kharkiv. We help the residents of Kharkiv and Kharkiv region to survive with my family during this war against the Russian Federation. Here I describe news inside in Ukraine about situation across the war, situation about volunteer life. So let's begin. Weekly I report a lot of news about Russian attacks on the territory of Ukraine, to villages, to cities, to territory of Ukraine, and this week unfortunately is not an exception. So this week we had a lot of attacks to Kherson, to Kharkiv and Kharkiv region, to Kryvyi Rog, Dnieper, to Vinnytsia, I believe. But I would like to mention three cities, yes, where there were a lot of attacks. This is Kherson. Kherson is a front line city. Kherson is attacked by Russian daily. They use artillery, they use aviation, they use a lot of weapons to damage Kherson and Kherson region. A lot of civilians are wounded, a lot of civilians are injured or maybe died because of these Russian attacks. The second city is Kharkiv. Kharkiv is also frontline city. Kharkiv has a border with Russian Federation, government border. Kharkiv region is frontline. For example, Kupiansk in Kharkiv region is a target of Russian army. They would like to reoccupy it one more time. They try to push their forces to occupy, to attack these cities in Kharkiv region. So Kharkiv itself receives a lot of attacks by Russians. And one more example of this week is Odessa. Odessa was, I believe, for some time without an attacks in the main Odessa, yes. But there were attacks to Odessa region, to Kilia, Izmail, Reni, and so on and so on. But several days ago, Odessa itself was attacked by UAV Shaheds, by Iskander 2 days ago. It was very loudly, it was very damageful, it was very scary and so on. For example, we had an alarm system on. After 5 or 10 seconds we had an Iskander arrival to the center of Odessa. In 500 meters from the arrival there was Deribasovskaya street. This is pedestrian street for people. There are hundreds, even thousands of people all day long, daily. So in 500 meters of the place there was an arrival of Iskander with huge damage, with huge loud, with huge power, and it was very fortunately it was a little bit far away from Deribasovskaya street. But the place where Iskander arrived also are very popular in Odessa. This is the main street. There are tramway, tram buses who are working for people. This is public transport, yes. There are walking street for people, yes. There are gallery museum, art gallery museum, National Art Gallery Museum of Ukraine in Odessa. In front of this place, in the middle of the street, arrived Russian Iskander with huge damage, with huge power. And then we have waves of Shaheds, waves of UAVs. Our air defense system work as hard as possible. Unfortunately, we had explosions because of Shaheds. Unfortunately, we had a lot of damage because of shaheds, but still it was very difficult at the time. Sorry. You may see a lot of video reports from this, you may see photo reports. I lived that situation personally with my family here in Odessa, and so on. About volunteer life, I cannot mention a lot of news because we are lack of donation. On my bank card we have 5,000 of hryvnias. It's approximately a little bit more than $120 of United States of America. It means that we can buy just a little of product, just a little of medicine for one volunteer day, and so that is why we were staying at home and waiting for donation arrives. Unfortunately, any money did not come to my bank card, to my nor to my PayPal account. That is why we were waiting. We were receiving post boxes with humanitarian help from another region of Ukraine. We were collecting requests from people who need care in Kharkiv region, and that is all. By this moment, my mother, she was driving her car with delivering some necessary humanitarian equipment to people, for example, clothes, which we have received beforehand by post, as I told you. We bought some medicine in pharmacies, just a little number of medicine and drugs, and that's all. So my mother, she was able to help people only 1 or 2 days during this past week, because of lack donation. So I would like to mention one more time that you may follow me on Instagram or Facebook to see daily reports of our volunteer life in Facebook or Instagram. You may also follow me here on my YouTube channel to see me in this video weekly. Each Wednesday or Thursday we upload video with my speech, with my oral reports. Right now it's alarm system. I can produce for you how this is open. It means that we had an air alert. You may see sirens right now. So we have to go to the shelter right now because it may be an air attacks, missiles attacks, shaheds attacks, whatever you may see. Perhaps it may be ringing somewhere closer for you to hear it loudly. You see, yes? You hear. So I have to finish this video, and please do not forget to make a donation for people in Ukraine who need care. There are a lot of people who need care, believe me. You may use my PayPal account in the description below. You may use my bank card also in description below. If you have some troubles to sending money, you may write me an email at sviatoslavprofatila@gmail.com. You may use comments below this video, so I will always answer you and provide you the necessary information and give you all the necessary information. Sorry, I have to shut down this video. See you next time and be safe.